Hi guys, welcome back to our channel as always. Today we have something fun planned and it's not in the house. Take it away.
Yeah, we're going to go to a lights display that someone has at their home. It's actually run by a Christian guy. He's doing it as a charitable thing, so people go view the lights, and if you want you can leave a little donation, and it all goes towards Marie Curie cancer care.
Yeah, should be fun, so I'm really excited. I'm curious because I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, hopefully our camera picks it up good, but yeah.
Guys, look at some of the people in our estate. They've gone all out. They have a grotto. I like these guys here. They're really good.
This one up here is nice too.
These up here coming up now. Got a bit of a grotto going on too. Here we are, guys. Oh, this looks so cute. You see there it says Christ is born. This is very Christian. I'm very impressed. And it's such a nice thing that I think a man just decided to do. I think this is his home and he must have had a lot of these or bought a lot of them, and he's hosting this for the charity. So that's brilliant. You have to admire that. James is just over there in the car. I don't know what he's doing. He always takes a long time no matter what. But yeah, this is really nice. You have like different nativity scenes kind of inspired. There's the camels over there. That would have been back in the time of Jesus. And you know, interesting fact that I learned from a YouTube video, that a lot of people think that Jesus was born in a stable, but actually he was born in a lot worse. It was almost like a little cave. So yeah, that would have been very hard conditions to give birth in, but nobody mighty and nobody noble. That's who Christ was. Here he is. Babe, what's your first impression?
It's really good. There's even a little information board there about the wise men.
It says here, Jesus was born in the town of Bethlehem in Judea during the time when Herod was king. After Jesus was born, some wise men from the east came to Jerusalem. They asked, "Where is the baby boy who was born to be the king of the Jews? We saw his star in the east. We came to worship him." Yeah, so this is obviously like a little nativity scene type thing. Like obviously you've got the wise men and the camels here. And then as you go further up, you've got the next part of the story, which is the shepherds watching their flock by night when the angel appeared unto them and told them about Jesus' birth. Oh, I get it. So,
yeah,
each little cluster is a different scene.
Yeah. They're following along.
Yes, you're basically following along a story, the story of the Bible and the story of Jesus, and there's little clusters of different lit up figures.
Yeah,
that's good. I like
really
that.
Well set up as well, because you've got the little information boards that piece everything together too, and they're well thought out. It's really good. Yeah, I'm impressed.
It's nice. Let's see what else.
The birth, where they were in the stable, and then you've got a bigger version over there in the distance where there's a little baby in the manger.
Yeah.
You see it? And obviously you have the big sign at the back then saying Christ is born.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which is really nice.
This side is a little bit more commercial.
Yeah, it's got all sorts of wee snowmen.
That side is the commercial side of Christmas, which we enjoy too as Christians. Church and a choir.
There's a lot of effort goes into something like this, because even we know ourselves from putting up the small amount of lights we have at home, the amount of effort that it takes to do this. So you can only sit back in amazement when you think of all the time that's went into putting the display together.
I guess this might be it. This is the snowman. This is Santi and his other snowman. Some other little figurines in there too. Look at all these snowmen. And they've even got like a kind of a fake snow type of thing on the ground.
Yeah, there's
so he's thought of everything.
There's all the wee penguins. There's penguin men, and you've got all your different types of snowmen. Literally every single one of them is slightly different. When you look across, they're all slightly different.
Maybe he's a snowman collector, this man.
And then there's the little polar bears, reindeers, Also too, then like you'll see at the back, you can see way over there at the back where I'm pointing, that's like the large version of the penguins we have at home.
Yeah, that's right. Someone else copied us.
We've got this huge big Christmas tree.
I really like this Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's definitely, I've never seen one like that before, to be honest.
It's really cool. It's got like individual sparkles, kind of like different LEDs. So most of it is green, but then it's got sparkles.
I think I saw something on the website about controlling the lights. You can ask for permission to control the lights somehow or something. Maybe it's something to do with this.
This is for the benefit of those visitors who prefer a more relaxed environment.
Oh yeah, it's just about
and lesser crowds than normal.
They don't have music or whatever, obviously, for a reason. Then look at the back here. If you look at the back here, you've got a Santa sleigh and the reindeers are actually going up into the sky. And at the very end, you have Rudolph with the really big bright red nose. He's leading the way. He's leading the way. We're literally here at someone's house and it's right on the side of the main road, so it's a very busy road. But it's really well done. I'm very impressed with being able to use your own garden to do something like this. They've definitely made use of, you know, the vast majority of the space that's here, which is really good.
You know, the thing is though, if you came here and you didn't really know about the website or had never heard, you'd be thinking he's just like a person who really loves Christmas, because it is at somebody's house literally.
Yeah.
You know, obviously you can see the Mary Curry signs, but if you drove past quickly and didn't see the signs, you'd be thinking somebody is very enthusiastic about Christmas.
Yeah.
Which I love that. I love it when people overdo it.
It's really good.
Do you remember those guys, babe, at your home, back home?
Oh yeah.
That used to have like an actual grotto.
Yeah, they just did that for themselves, so
Yeah.
there was no charity behind it or anything. But
It was these neighbours that James had, and they used to have like just way too many lights. Like every part of their garden was filled with something. And it was really nice to see actually in Christmas, at Christmas.
definitely worth a visit, especially if you had kids. It'd be really nice for them to have a look around and see
Yeah.
all the lights.
But it's not really a trail or anything like that. It's more just like somebody's very big front garden. But that's cool. It's nice to see. Yeah, so guys, we're back in our estate now, and that was really lovely. We got to speak to the man that does the whole thing. It was very interesting, you know, how he puts it all together and the insurance and all that. And now we're just going to walk around our estate and we're going to have a look at... We're going to snoop in on our neighbours and see what the competition is like. Here's the first house. Yep, I like this. I like the ladder.
Yeah, there's lots of nicely done houses here.
I give that a 9 out of 10.
We'll cross over here.
See, I got these little lights as well, but they never came in.
Yeah, so we just spoke to the man when we were there, and he told us how it all started off. It started off in 2008, and since then they've raised just over £40,000 for cancer charity. So it's amazing how it started. Is basically his son came up with the idea one time and said to him, you know, Dad, can we not do something and raise a bit of money for charity when we're doing it? And then they started the lights. So it's him and the guy's called Mark and his son Tim. They both do the lights around the house every year, and it takes them nearly 4 months between setting everything up and taking everything down. So it's a big commitment, and it's really amazing what they're doing. So I would recommend checking it out if you're in Northern Ireland. We'll post a link to the website, and it's pretty easy to find. So yeah, definitely worth checking it out. And if you want to donate, we'll keep the information down in the description as well. So let's take a wee look at the other houses in our estate here.
Let's take a wee look. Some are very exciting and some are quite mellow. We're somewhere in the middle, I think. We can do better next year. Yeah, I'm liking this one here.
This house is lovely here.
Well guys, we're back home in our lovely cozy living room with all our decoration and our Christmas tree, and we're just sipping on some hot chocolate. Let me get mine.
We have to do this every time we have our Vlogmas episodes, our 8 vlogs of Christmas series. We always have our hot chocolate.
I do really love hot chocolate. I just
We
love
never
it.
really used to drink it too often. We just started there this year. We had them
Yeah.
now and then, but we've got into it now this last while.
Yeah, thanks
I
to
think
me.
what helped is the novelty cups. They make the difference. Tastes better from a known
Excuse
cup.
me, it's because of the great hot chocolate with cream and marshmallows.
Whatever you
I
say.
went all out,
Okay,
and I made sure that I bought even more marshmallows,
I-
tiny ones.
I agree.
Okay.
You're right. Those are the most important words when you're married.
Yes,
You're
yes,
right.
honey, and I agree.
Yes,
That's
dear.
what my dad said. That's what my dad said at the speech at our wedding.
Yeah, so we hope you enjoyed it anyway. It was a bit of a shorter vlog tonight. We weren't sure whether we would go to this little lights display or one that was much further away. So because obviously we both worked during the week, we opted to go to the one that was a bit closer. We had a brief look around. We had a nice chat with the gentleman that runs it, and it was really informative, and it was really nice to see something that remembers the true meaning of Christmas. Of course, we understand that not everyone's Christian, but for us, obviously, the most important thing about Christmas is about Christ and his birth and everything like that. So it was lovely for us to be there and to experience that, and to see how he has orientated it around the true meaning of the Christmas story.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. And the interesting part to me, which is not interesting at all to most people, is the fact that he needed insurance for that. And he actually had a story about how the insurance wouldn't cover him initially, but then his story went to the underwriters, wasn't it? The underwriters, and then they caused a big discussion about it. And you know, he was saying you shouldn't discourage people that are trying to raise a buck for charity, and so we kind of raised a bit of a discussion in that office. So that was good. But even the fact that you need insurance, obviously, if you've got people on your land. But it's amazing the kind of small ministries you can have for Christ. I mean, they just took that on themselves and they decided to make it a charitable thing, and they've been going for a couple of years. Takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, but it's good, and especially like in a
Yeah.
smaller town, it's nice to have something to do.
Yeah, it was really nice. And as I said, guys, if you are interested in going and taking a look, if you're in Northern Ireland, or if you want to even donate towards the cancer charity that they're supporting, then we'll leave some information in the description. So thanks again for watching. We're looking forward to posting another video at the weekend. Hopefully it'll be a slightly longer video, and even more exciting. We are going to be going away from the house again to do a different activity, Christmas related. So you'll have that to look forward to. It's what we were going to do last weekend, but then, as I said before, the storm ruined our plans. So we'll hopefully get to do it this weekend, all being well. So stay tuned for that on Sunday. We should have it up in the afternoon as usual, so make sure you tune in and don't miss out.
Yeah, see you guys soon.
See ya.
Bye.
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 Bye now.